has Odom with his third block.
See Dwight Howard on the post. You see 3 Lakers around him. Upset there was no call. Good job by Lamar Odom staying down.
When he spins, to me, he's got to bring that ball up higher so the little guards like Fisher can't have an impact and try to strip.
That's what I said earlier. He's had it stripped a number of times, and usually that's where it's stripped. Wins the tip. Howard wants the ball again. Gasol trying to poke it away. Shot clock down to 4. Down to 2. Turkoglu has to put up a 2-pointer. Rattles it in. Hedo Turkoglu from long distance.
Well, you see what Stan Van Gundy said in the locker room at halftime. Hey, we're going to make shots. Continue to trust your offense.
Bryant drives past Petrus. Kicks it out to Gasol. Pau Gasol to the basket. Blocked the foul by Turkoglu. Free throws for the Lakers. They've only been there 7 times.
You know, if I'm Dwight Howard, I'm telling assistant coach Pat Ewing, 1 week vacation, and then you and I, night in and night out, working on my post game. You want to be great, that's what you do.
By the way, before the game, I asked Patrick Ewing, who was an assistant coach under you, Jeff, in Houston, and now with Stan, I said, what are the similarities between the two? He said they're both grumpy. And I said, what are the differences? He said, Stan's not grumpy in the offseason.
Wow.
I'm just the messenger on this one.
I hope TV puts on that extra 15 pounds. And it's not how he looks.
Oh.
Come on, if you're going to go at me, I'm coming back at you.
Austin for 3. And again, Austin cannot hit from outside. Magic 5 of 19 from 3-point range, just 26%.
And those were the same shots against Cleveland that were going in. It's a make-or-miss league. They've got to stick with it, not get frustrated until they start making.
Shot clock down to 6. Gasol against Lewis. Left-handed blocked by Howard. His 3rd rejection.
These are the worst fast breaks I've ever seen run.
Howard, and there it is, his first dunk of these finals. It took him until the 3rd quarter of game 2.
I'm sorry, but you got 4 on 2. I don't care what guard has it. You got to be able to make the right decision and the right play. Center the ball in the middle of the floor and make a play.
Especially when you have a big man running the floor. It's an easy, fast break. They have to execute.
Lakers by 1. Fisher. Still dribbling. Keeps it alive nicely. Gasol. Shot clock at 7. Ariza on the drive. Way off the mark. And Howard with his 12th rebound.
Well, their defense has been outstanding.
Turkoglu back out to Petrus. Dangerous pass to Lewis. Ariza with the steal. Fisher, Ariza, touch pass to Bryant. There's a fast break. And the Magic want timeout. Trevor Ariza's defense once again leading to points for the Lakers.
Poor Orlando Magic offense, but give Trevor Ariza credit. Active hands off to the races, centers the basketball to the point guard, no charge, hands it off to Kobe Bryant. Outstanding job of running the fast break. Take notes, Orlando Magic.
Kobe Bryant had 40 in game 1. Quiet in the first half, but starting to come alive here in this 3rd quarter for the Lakers. He's got 8 points already in the period.
Well, Bryant senses that he has a size advantage over Courtney Lee. Lee, very good defense. Bryant just remarkably skilled. 2 jump shots and then the well-executed fast break off a Magic turnover.
A big ovation here at the Staples Center. They just put up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the big screen. Gets a nice ovation from the sold-out crowd.
Well deserved, too. My 4 kids are at the game. My youngest one, as Kareem walked by, he said, "Who's that?" I put him on punishment tomorrow.
No, he should have been put immediately into timeout.
Lewis fakes, then sets, and misses badly. Fisher the rebound.
If you're as hot as Rashard Lewis, you're not hesitant on that three. You're shooting that three.
Bryant to the basket, puts it up. Shot rolls off the rim. Boy, bodies flying all over the place, and they call a loose ball foul on Odom.
I like how Orlando's competing. They just got to hit a run offensively, and they've got to get better guard play.
Hey, you think about it, if you're Stan Van Gundy down 3, and you really have missed shots all series long.
Howard. Back up top. Turkoglu. Good look. Knocks down the 3, and it's tied again.
Once again, Dwight Howard inside-outside attack. They're going to double team you. Take the double team and make the play.
Turkoglu coming alive. He's got 9 points in the period. Ball deflected by Jameer Nelson. Nelson back in the game.
Find a way to make your team better. Dwight Howard puts it on the floor. It's a setup. Take the double team on point to a rhythm shooter. Good job of running your offense.
Right, he did a great job of stepping through that double team, and Ariza has to seal that double team a lot harder.
Beatrice on Kobe Bryant. Howard high for the rebound. Number 13 on the boards for Howard. Nelson. And Fisher picks up his second. Lakers in the penalty. Jameer Nelson will shoot free throws. Log on to NBA.com now for the most extensive NBA Finals coverage and in-depth highlights of tonight's Magic Lakers matchup, along with up-to-date scores, stats, and schedules from the 2009 NBA Finals. NBA.com. The game happens here. Nelson will go to the line for the first time in 4 months. Didn't shoot free throws in game 1. As he gets that one. You know, all the talk about him coming back because he's now the backup point guard. Anthony Johnson, who was a terrific backup all season, is no longer in the rotation. But Nelson went to both Alston and Johnson before coming back to make sure it was okay with him. He's that kind of teammate.
Are you kidding me? I'm not asking those guys.
I think it's a nice gesture.
What is that about? What if they said no? You're not going to play in the final?
Well, just let them know he's sensitive to their play.
Well, just say that. I'm sensitive to your play, but I'm better than you, so I'm playing.
Gasol on the switch inside, hacked by Howard as Howard picks up his second.
No, that's ultimate fake hustle. I mean, you're Jameer Nelson. You don't. No, it's about winning. You have put yourself in a position to be back and to help your team win a championship. Is it okay for Rafe Alston and Anthony Johnson? Are you kidding me?
What, was this guy going to run for mayor of Orlando next? I mean, come on. One job at a time.
He's a popular guy. Maybe that's the reason why he has more sensitivity than you two. As Gasol hits the first free throw. Magic by 1. 3:07 remaining here in the third.
I'm just wondering, what if Anthony Johnson said, no, I'm not good with that?
Would have had no choice.
And I don't think he's good with that, actually. That's all right, Anthony. You've been in the finals twice. He's like, I can shoot straighter than those two guys right now.
Tied at 56, under 3 minutes remaining here in the third. Turkoglu, that's good from 3. Hedo Turkoglu with 12 points here in this third period. And the Orlando Magic, their largest lead of the game.
But I like what the Magic are doing on the offensive end. They are using Dwight Howard as a decoy. So he's getting his touches, and the Lakers are doing them a favor by double teaming, leaving shooters open.
Nelson, bad pass. Ariza with another steal.
And you're right, Mark. It's not always about scoring. It's about running good offense, and that's good offense, and it's going to get him more room as Odom knocks in another jumper. He keeps making him pay with those passes out of the post. He'll have more space to work with.
1 point Orlando lead coming up on 2 minutes remaining here in the third. Turkoglu, work top. Turkoglu fakes, drives, a floater. Tough shot, won't go. Gortat trying to keep it alive, but Bryant comes away. Kobe Bryant had a hot start to the third. Gasol. Howard may have gotten a piece of it. Odom keeps it alive. And a loose ball foul is going to go